Like show the whole process. It's like teach. Selling will come. Because a lot of these guys, they don't want, you can sit here, you can teach me all this, give me all your examples. I'm not going to do it. Still going to hire you guys to do it, but you added value to me.
Right.
Right, and you're adding value to somebody else. We had a meeting with Fraser Valley Virtual, and we talked about business development. They're a very young startup, and these are the 4 things you should focus on.
So I think that's what it is. We're a fairly new company. We just started in October, and our objective is to get attention, to get people's attention, and using Instagram and Facebook and. Not saying that we're struggling with that, because obviously we're just a new company, so we're starting slowly, but we want to get some ideas right. How can we interest people? So that's why
exactly what you just said. What you were just telling me about safety. I would actually have a video or something like that, or even a write-up, and put that on LinkedIn, put that on Facebook. Put a small clip like that on Instagram, and then tag it back to them. Link in bio and send it over there. Short clips like that. I wouldn't even go to Snapchat because it's not your demographic. I would find where realtors are like that, and or small business owners that want to get into recording their business. I would even go into Google My Business and find who's got a very strong page there, like reviews of 200, 300, 400 something, big reviews, nice photos, but there's no walkthrough to the office because they're getting their business that way. Your audience can be your clients, right? Like, what do they want to hear? What do they want to see? And build content around that. So these guys are in the photography world. What do their clients want to see? They want to see great photos, they want to see great videos, but on top of that, they might even want to see the behind the scenes, how you setting up the light, how you setting up the camera, how you setting up the lenses. That restaurant with the rat, I'm not even gonna go in there, like how much BS that was, or if it's true, whatever. Imagine something like that happens, and you walk through the kitchen with your camera. Look guys, look how clean this is, and people get to see all this, and they make their decision based on that. Okay, I want to go to this restaurant because of that, or I want to go to this doctor's office, or this nail salon. I think there's a lot of value. It's just kind of changing the mindset from real estate to something else. Yeah, so at the end of the day, it's not what the business owner thinks, it's what value you're giving to others, right? Like, why would they keep coming back and watching you? Why would they keep coming back and hiring you? Every time we produce content, it's always about the end user.
But whom should we target? Who? Realtors?
You're B2B, you're business to business. Development companies, right? New development, do a walkthrough there with them. Restaurants, salons.
Especially the rat example you gave us. That would be once they, let's say for example we approach them and they are like, we have cleaned our place, let's do a walkthrough just to gain back the confidence.
Exactly, the confidence. I would go to networking events. There's a shitload of direct messaging that I do through Instagram and also through Facebook as well. I don't cold call, I call it lukewarm call, or call the people that I've already done business with. Lukewarm to me is, say somebody that was interested or is interested, and I see them constantly engaging, I'll pick up the phone and call. They deserve a call, right? Not for business. I'll call to see if I can add them value, if I can do anything for them. Do some freebies for somebody.
We've done quite a few.
And we are getting business from some clients.
Exactly. That's how you're gonna get it, because someone's gonna look at it like, oh my god, can we look at this? Can you do something like this for my business? And then that's a form of advertising that you guys can do and advertise.
Yeah.
Yes.
Advertise. Are you using Business Manager?
No. Is this by Facebook?
Yeah.
Okay.
Are you boosting an ad?
Yeah.
No, don't do it. That's the worst thing.
Okay.
Yeah. Boosting ad is just...
It's not really targeted to anybody.
No, exactly. Yeah. It's not. You want to create an ad. Okay, what's the demographic? It's construction. Okay. Who are we targeting? Construction builders in Vancouver. Good. So we will create content based on construction builders, and we know the demographic of them. So it's going to be 40 to 65-year-old. Where are they going to be? They're going to be on Facebook. maybe a little bit on Instagram, Snapchat, no, right? So we know the platform we're going on, we know the demographic, now we just gotta speak the language on the content and then pick the areas they're in, the kind of topics that they research and look at.
It's like when I'm doing something in public, when I'm going in and talking to a barber shop, I'm saying, hey barbers. Or when I'm going into a restaurant, hey restaurant owners. If I'm walking into a mortgage company, hey, mortgage people. And I did the same thing in Instagram ads, on Facebook ads. I do the same thing on LinkedIn, YouTube.
Then we'll come back and see how that works after like spending $60 to $100. See how that works, and then try, test something else.
I tend to spend anywhere between $60 to $80, and then I'll sit back and I'll analyze it, see what's working, and then if I think the numbers are lower, then I'll find out, is our text wrong, is our video not engaging enough, and we'll just keep adjusting until we got something.
For example, you're taking just a picture,
yeah,
and you're gonna put that in an ad, so you are taking it with that perspective that, okay, this ad is going to construction people.
Bingo.
Right. Okay.
So I would do the same thing. It can be the same content. Just in the beginning, we'll say, hey, look, attention, whoever, realtor. Hey, look, realtors, I got some, perfect walkthrough for you, right? And then another one like, hey, business people, I see you're strong on Google My Business. What would it mean to you if I do a walkthrough here? And here's the thing with Facebook is once you start advertising to this group, and Facebook learns how you advertise to them, they can create a lookalike group. Now you have a bigger audience to reach out to.
And it's like it will take some time to build that audience up.
Yeah.
Right? It's gonna keep growing.
For sure. And then
yeah.
I would just like add value. Pretend you're just giving, like you don't want somebody's business, right? Like, look, the way to do this is you need more lighting here. You need this type of camera. You need a steady gimbal. Whatever you guys are using, you need to do all this stuff here. How to upload, if you guys are editing, and show the whole process. Show the whole process, like teach, right? Selling will come. Because a lot of these guys, they don't want, you can sit here, you can teach me all this, give me all your examples, right? I'm not gonna do it. Still gonna hire you guys to do it, but you added value to me.
Right.
Right, and you're adding value to somebody else.
It's pretty much, we are creating a transparency, and they are learning our processes, and they're like, you know what, let's hire these guys.
Yeah, they're learning your process, and they're learning, and they're watching you grow on top of that.
I'm not doing it for sales, I'm doing it for branding. If it's in my mindset that I'm gonna run ads for TFS and I'm gonna get clients to buy stuff from me, then I'm in the losing game. But if I'm doing it to build a brand and having them come to us and absorb content and subscribe, then I'm doing something well. And that's just the way I look at it. Because that brand over time will bring in money, will bring in the sales.
You have a camera, record everything, put it out there, write content. If you guys are good at writing, I'm assuming that you are, write vlogs, right? And just get out there and just talk and talk and talk and talk and just value. And eventually one's gonna bite, two's gonna bite. It's not your full-time thing. Obviously you guys have other sources of income coming in, right? But in this thing here, it just allows you more time to really build it.
You know what? I think we got 5 terabytes right now. When I was looking at Google Admin, that's a lot of content in a year and a half. That's the thing, we need something. I'm like, hey Dylan, put together an ad. Like, we need to record anything? No, we have it. So he just kind of goes back and puts it together. Produce as much content as you can, if it's written, if it's audio, if it's video, whatever it is, just keep doing more and more and more and more of it.
This has to be done daily, if not like 3, 4, 5, 6 times a day. The more you do it, the better it is. Right? We're not even producing enough content to we're on daily, but we're still behind.
Come on, Dylan.
Yeah.
Come on, Sunil.
Yeah. Come on, Sunil.
I need more.
Find me some people.
I blame his mom and dad for not having more children. is what I blame.
Those are my 4 tips on how to grow and expand your business, and those are the tips that I gave to our good friends at Fraser Valley Virtual. Check them out, links down below. Live it up, guys. Live it up.